Ah, wow. Thank you. Okay, so we have so many objections here. How would you feel, Jimmy, about doing a lightning round? Even though
Okay.
in so doing, you no doubt won't be able to answer as sufficiently as you'd like.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And then, as I say, we'll put links below every topic that we're discussing so people can go deeper. Okay, so this one actually, right after having said that, I saw some objections to the Filioque, which is probably going to take more time. So feel free to respond to the Filioque controversy as long as you'd like, because this is something that keeps coming up.
Okay,
What is
so
what is what is the Filioque controversy, and why? It's often an orthodox objection to becoming Catholic.
okay, so we should start for people who may not understand or know where the word comes from. Filioque is a Latin term. Filius means son, and que, when it appears on the end of a word, it means and. So filius and que, in this case, becomes filioque, which means and the son. And it comes from a line in the Western version of the Nicene Creed that says the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father, filioque, from the Father and the Son. And this is not found in the Eastern versions of the Creed. It was not originally there in when this version of the Nicene Creed was formulated at the First Council of Constantinople back in 381. But later in the West, this term got added. So the Creed didn't just say that the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father, it came to say that the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father and the Son. And it's become a dividing point between East and West. Now, in the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, there were some reunion councils where this issue was addressed. And it was pointed out that the church fathers, even though they didn't all use the phrase and the Son in talking about the origin of the Holy Spirit, the spiration of the Holy Spirit, various Eastern fathers and others would accept the phrase through the Son. So the idea is that the Father gives the Son everything he has, which is why the Son is fully God, and then the Father through the Son also makes that gift to the Holy Spirit. So it's not like the Son has anything independent of the Father that he could give to the Holy Spirit in the Holy Spirit spiration. And so these medieval councils and subsequently the magisterium has said, as long as you understand, as long as you don't pit these two formulas against each other, through the Son and the Son, they can be understood equivalently to each other, and they are authentic expressions of faith. So if you can accept that the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father through the Son, in keeping with various expressions from the Church Fathers, then that's what we mean by from the Father and the Son. So we don't need to fight about that. Now, there's more that I could say, but since we're trying to move in the direction of a lightning round, I'll confine it to this point. If you want to say, yeah, but the Western Church shouldn't have added that to its creed, okay, you can have that opinion. The Church does not claim that every decision was always made at the best time. Maybe there should have been a wait until, okay, we've reunited Christendom and now let's deal with how we should formulate the creed now that we're all back together. Maybe the West shouldn't have acted unilaterally on that. If you want to hold that opinion, okay, that's a prudential question. As far as what should separate us, well, if you don't think that the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father through the Son, well, then that it would be a substantive point of separation. But otherwise, it shouldn't be. And if you want to hold a particular opinion about how history should have played out, well, then that's fine. That's your right. You can argue that and state your case for that. And I'm not going to say you're automatically wrong. I mean, maybe you are, but your case would need to be taken seriously.
If you like that clip, be sure to like and subscribe. Cheers.